Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we're still coming off the heels of the last full moon operation, and reeling from the loss of Shinjiro from the group. Unfortunately, we still have to go back to school despite all that has transpired recently, so we did that, as well as undertaking a very unnecessary long side quest we'll be going through for a while in the form of Mr. Ono's helmet. We did get to spend some time with Mamoru Hayase, the star athlete from the rival school that we met at the kendo competition a little while ago. And we also saw that Ken awakened to Kalanemi. His persona evolved, for lack of a better term. Evolve, awaken, whichever word you want to go with. The fact is, Ken's persona has changed because of his recent resolution. Today, we're gonna proceed with more social stuff as midterms are approaching despite all the events that have transpired in our lives recently, so we'll have to focus on that. But if we head to Shinji's room after his death, this room is where Shinjiro used to live, it's empty. We can go inside now that his room is vacant. And we can see that there's a box on his desk. Well, we can interact with it and see that his belongings are still there. We found what we lent to Shinjiro when he was part of SEES. And we can take the items that we did lend to Shinji during our expeditions in Tartarus. So now we are in possession of the Robe of Salvation, the Night Stalker, among these other items. So now we can use these however we see fit. As well as we can see Shinji's clothes are there, as well as his armband. It's a little reminder of who Shinji was and just how much of a badass he was. He took on death even head on to the very end. Well, we had to bounce back from that despite our recent tragedy. So let's see, since it's Tuesday night, actually going to Shinji's room was the only major thing I wanted to cover for tonight. So we're gonna go back to our rooms and turn in, since there is nothing else we can do on Tuesday nights. It's gonna be a little less lively with Shinji no longer around, but we have to make do with the fate that we've been dealt with. And it has been a little while after the full moon has passed by, so of course we're getting a visit from our favorite mysterious boy.
Hello! It's cold tonight. Can you believe it's already autumn? It'll be winter before you know it. You seem tired. Did something happen? Is that so? In this world, people die every day. Until recently, this was the same to me as the blowing of the wind. But now I see things differently. For the first time, I have a friend. Lately, I've become more certain of something. You know the end I've spoken of? Some people refer to it as the fall. But regardless, it's drawing near. Don't you sense it? We are kindred spirits, you and I. So why is it that only I can remember? This is a heart-rending matter. Is my existence something you are unable to accept? Forgive me if I have said anything peculiar today. Perhaps it is the change of seasons. Of course, our friendship remains steadfast. Well, I shall bid you farewell for now. Good night.
It seems Pharaohs is undergoing some sort of existential crisis. But once again, another full moon operation completed means that we have ranked up in the Death Social Link. We're now at rank 8 with Pharaohs. But once again, he's starting to speak in riddles, referring to something as the Fall, and it's apparently something that he only knows / remembers. That boy is very mysterious sometimes. Maybe mysterious might be putting it lightly to describe Pharaohs. He's a very cryptic little lad, that boy is. But life continues regardless of what has gone on in our lives recently, as midterms, like I said, are approaching. They start next Tuesday. Apparently these two students are trying to get some studying in. Mekido, Mekidola, Mekidoleon. Gee, I wonder where we heard those words before. Well, at least 2 of those words. But midterms are fast approaching, so we have to put our focus on those. Even though we are now at the top of the academic status now, that doesn't mean we should take these exams lightly. After all, exams are a very serious matter to go through if you're in school. Okay, what question do we have to answer today, even though we'll get no beneficial reward out of this? It's Japanese tradition to place some salt next to the entrance of a bar. Wait, we covered this. Did we? I don't remember. Alright, new question. Do you know why a matador's cape is red? Or capote, I guess that's what it's called. Why is that? I never really considered that. Okay, what was the attributes again? I think it's to excite the audience? Or maybe the bull, because bulls don't really like the color red. To hide the blood, yeah, that's it. I highly doubt it. Let's say excite the audience, because the bull is pretty mad regardless. If you're in the position of a matador. Bulls can't distinguish red from any other color. It's the fluttering of the cape that excites them. Okay. The audience, however, becomes very anxious at the red cape. Human reaction to color is very interesting. That is true, actually. It is very, very intriguing to learn how we as humans react to different colors. As with the case with that red cape, it does excite the audience, but red could also have different meanings depending on who you ask, as well as just any other color in general. So color theory is pretty cool to learn about in that regard. This person talked about the library again, so they will never have to use unless we have a free day, which I highly doubt will happen considering how busy our lives are. Second semester is gonna be rough. Remembers already. Yeah, even after the fact that it's been a month since this new semester started, it's still gonna take some time to try and get back to that groove, even though we have been able to hold our own for some time. So let's see, I think I'm gonna head to Naganaki Shrine today because Maiko should be available. After all, she is there on every day except for Sundays because that's when she has cram school. So I think we'll head there, but first things first, I'm gonna make a quick stop at Polonium Mall to see if there are any new requests that are available to us, just to be sure. It's a good thing I went to check our requests because I completely forgot we accepted the Helm request recently, so I was almost gonna neglect going to the faculty office, but thankfully I remembered. Once again, Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out conveniently. Now we have our science teacher, Miss Onishi, here muttering to herself. The main ingredients are D-glucose? I have no idea how that word's pronounced. I kind of forgot how it is pronounced, to be honest, but she's got all the stuff that she's trying to figure out. They're all sweeteners, apparently. Ah, Makoto. Take a look at this. Received mind supplement. I ordered a bag of sand through the mail the other day, and it came with this supplement. Take this to boost your brain power. I can't believe they make such claims with an ingredient list like this. See for yourself. The active ingredients in this are all sweeteners. At the very end, it lists DHA, but that means there's only the traces amounts of it. I know it was free, but what a joke! Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work. You can take it if you like, Makoto, though the best it'll do is give a placebo effect. The food they serve at Wakatsu is much better than that. It's made with loads of fish eyes, a prime source of DHA. It's not my thing though. Speaking of DHA, do you know the full term, whatever that is? I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that first word. And she's gonna keep going and going as you learn about the DHA, but our academics will increase nonetheless, despite the fact that we don't need it anymore. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be coming back, so we'll have to wait till another time for him to return to the faculty office. And since I am at this little detour for quest stuff, I did also remember that we have the sushi request that we also accepted from Elizabeth. So we gotta take care of that right away. It shouldn't take too long, provided I can remember where this place is though. If I had to guess, it might be at Port Island Station. I'm thinking of the back alley area that we've been going to from time to time to complete some of our quests. That's included with the cats, the mahjong tile. I think we also got a drink that shared Elizabeth's name as well. So let's see if we go in here. Dark down there. Nope, that's not it. It's at the mahjong place. Cigarette smoke and a nervous tension fills the air. That's not it either. So where is it then? The other place I'm thinking of, coincidentally, happens to be Nakanaki Shrine. So we're gonna head over there and see if the sushi I'm looking for is in this location. So we head over to the Red Arches. We did mention a long time ago that there's some Inari sushi here that we can use to pray for some academics, I believe. Despite your academic prowess, you are unable to think of an acceptable way to obtain it. Even though we are a genius, we still aren't able to process this. That's really weird. Hey, you there! Why do you have such a sullen look on your face? Did something happen? You could say that. A boy your age should be carefree. What you need is a good meal and some rest, and you'll feel better. Here, have this Inari sushi. Alright, so we are looking at the sushi after all. You have to be optimistic. Your generation is Japan's future. Well, good luck. Thanks, unnamed old lady. I like that she was able to tell that something went wrong in our lives recently just by the way that she was looking at us. I guess interpreted Makoto's faceless expression, despite the fact that his expression in general just always just plain and neutral looking. Still, I guess she was able to detect that something was wrong with us. Now to make a quick stop at the Velvet Room and to hand in this Inari sushi really fast. Then we'll go hang out with Maiko. Yes, I am here, Elizabeth. I do have something that you are interested in wanting to taste. Is that Inari sushi you have with you? I've heard it's delicious. Its scent really whets my appetite. That's a strange way to spell the word wet. Maybe it's like a different dialect or something? I might have to Google that sometime. I look forward to tasting it later. Just don't wait too long, Elizabeth. We don't know how long it'll be until it expires. In return for bringing me such a delicacy, I shall give one of my treasures. My understanding is that it's used in your world for scrubbing floors, but with a little creativity, you can find new uses for anything. I guess that's true. We could go a little MacGyver on the situation, try to be resourceful. But out of all the things you could get for Elizabeth, we got a scrub brush. And believe it or not, we're gonna need to use this thing for a quest down the line. So don't toss it away immediately just because it's just a normal brush. Hi there, Maiko. It has been a while since we've last seen you. It's been so long that the changing of the seasons came into effect. Unfortunately, despite that we have a matching persona for this social link, This is just gonna be a regular hangout session. We don't have enough points to level up with Maiko yet, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, I am. But the next time we do meet her, then we will be able to level up in this social link. I also like how Maiko just stopped in mid-animation if you leave it the screen long enough. I'm not sure this is a PSN thing, but it's really funny to point out. I'm not sure if I've ever done that before.
Where have you been?
And there's Ikusuki. Didn't expect to see him here so fast. I believe Mitsuru told you all about the tragedy that befell Ken's family. It happened after defeating the irregular shadow after the dawn of the dark hour. Ken probably didn't have any idea what was happening at the time. Ken and Shinjiro. I knew what was going on between them. But I never expected it to turn into such a horrible tragedy. We shall pray for Shinjiro's happiness in the next world. I'm sure Shinji will be happy regardless of how things turned out. Can I help you? Let's just talk for today. Yesterday he was here, and now he's gone. But I guess tragedies can happen in battle. I'm sorry, I'm still a little shaken up. I can't think straight. I don't blame you, Fuka. I never expected to let this happen at all myself. I mean, we knew the risks running into it, but I didn't think it would actually happen. Just can't forget about it and move on. I'm not that strong. He gave his life to save a life. How heroic. I like to think that I would do the same if I had to. What about you? Giving up my life to save someone else? That's a tough thing to say. I'm sure, thinking it now, I probably would be able to do it, but realistically, if I was put into the heat of that moment, acting on instinct, maybe I would. Surprised you said that. You're an interesting guy. Like I said, it's probably in the heat of the moment I would probably do that. But thinking it right now, just in a safe state, maybe not. Oh, wrong faces. Shinji died satisfied. He got out while he was ahead. Let him rest in peace. We should be focusing on what we need to do now. There's less than a week until midterms. Akihiko, he's right, but it's gonna take a while for everyone else to recover from this shock. I know, I should be studying, but I just can't concentrate. We lost so much, man. Why did he have to die? Well, I'm sure Shinji would want us to carry on the battle despite his passing. I wonder how Koro feels, actually. He's in good spirits. He seems to respect Shinjiro-san the way he died. Koro. Yeah, you really are one of a kind, aren't you? I would expect Koromaru of everyone here to actually accept Shinji's fate right away, or at least almost immediately. I said my prayers, so I'm okay now. Grieving over a death and just feeling down are two completely different emotions. So yeah, I'm okay. You'll look okay, Ken, but I'm gonna take your word for it. Since it's Wednesday, I think we'll go... we'll go study again. There's nothing else to do here, and I don't feel like going to visit Mutatsu tonight if he is available, which I don't think he is on Wednesdays. I think I've said this before, but I'm sure Mutatsu is available on Thursdays through Sundays. So tonight would not just been a good night to go see him because he wouldn't be at the club anyways. And now it is the 8th. And once again, early morning. Transitions to after school. Somehow I saw that coming. We'll go to the faculty office again to see if Mr. Ono's there. I still can't believe just how stupidly long this request takes, to be very honest. It's just one drawn out thing that's just kind of annoying to go through. But hopefully we'll look out and try to see if Mr. Ono is in the faculty office today. And the survey says, no, he's not. But we do have someone we haven't seen in a while, Mr. Ikoda. The last time we saw this guy, he was getting chewed out by Mitsuru. I think about Chihiro as well to an extent. I could think of someone else actually. Ugh, did Miss Toriumi go home already? This teacher's log is a mess. If she's such an expert on usage, what's with the syntax? And these weird symbols to the side, is this some kind of face? Maybe she likes drawing, you don't know that. Won't she ever grow up? Yeah, if you're gonna grow up and just abandon your entire... all the things that make you happy in life, then you're just gonna be bored in life in general. At least that's what I think. What I speak of sooner, I didn't want to bother you with your train of thought, mister. So what do you want? Miss Toriumi seems to have left her share of unfinished work behind. It must be a severe impediment to your education having a teacher like her in charge of your class. I don't know, I kinda like Miss Toriumi, but we don't see her that much, unfortunately. And now he's just spouting gossip about what happens at a teacher's conference that I don't care about. Mr. Yokota, you're not one in line to speak about someone's character, considering what we learned about you some time ago regarding Fuka's situation. And it's going on about classic literature, which I don't care about. Let's get some pointless academic points added to our unneeded, maxed out academic status. So instead, we're just gonna leave him be since Mr. Ono's not coming back again. You probably see where this is going at this point, if you haven't caught on yet. So instead, we're gonna head out and go to... let's see. I think we'll go hang out with Maiko again, actually. We just got enough points to rank up in her social, so why bother stopping with that? So we'll head over to Nakadaki Shrine and see if Maiko is prepared to go run away from home. Pretty sure I didn't mention that yet, but the last time we did see Maiko, she was prepared to run away from home because of how her parents are interacting with one another. And in some cases, they have taken out on her too, which is very sad to hear. Let's spend some time together, Maiko. It has been a while. Maybe this might be the day she might run away from home. Thanks for all your help, but I have to say bye for now. Yeah, I kinda figured this day would come. Yep, I have to run away now. Remember not to tell Mom and Dad, okay? Bye. Not like we don't know where she lives to begin with. So we could go tell her parents even if we wanted to. A woman approaches you. Hey, you! Have you seen a little girl? She's in elementary school. Well, speak of the devil. I think we know who this woman is. Just calm down and think, damn it! Calm down? Calm down? What if something happens to her? Oh please, this is what happens when you force a child to study non-stop. And they began shouting. I think it's safe to say these are Maiko's parents, and they do live up to their reputation. I use the word reputation loosely though. Look, you're Makoto, right? I heard about you from Maiko. She said she hung out with a high school kid instead of practicing piano. This is the first I've heard of it. I didn't know she was practicing piano. What the hell did you do to my daughter? Hey, don't go blaming me just because I was one of the last people to see her, okay? Yeah, calling her pissed off is putting it lightly. Shut up and stop jumping to stupid conclusions. Look, we're Maiko's parents. Yeah, I gather that much. And basically, we haven't seen Maiko since this morning. We found a note in her room that said, I'm running away. She's never done anything like this before. Probably because that you two weren't acting as stressed out and uppity as you are right now. But if you're that concerned about trying to find your daughter, then I guess I might be willing to help out. We could probably find her. Yeah, I'm sure she must be around here somewhere. But why would she? I wanted to call these two out, but given their state of mind right now, that would probably escalate things to an even worse level. So it's probably better to sympathize with them for now while they're still on edge. Hopefully it'll calm them down a little bit. Let's try the music store if she's so much likes to study piano, or probably be forced to do it still. The music store? Why would she have gone there? Maybe she wants to pick up some piano tracks, you don't know. That could be a possibility. And of course we got dragged along too. Well, I did say I want to help them out. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Where's Maiko? She's not here. Where else would she go? Oh, maybe she went to get takoyaki. She must be hungry by now, right? And takoyaki's her favorite. Alright then, takoyaki it is. And Michael's dad was right. Maybe she wanted to grab a bite before she ended up running away. There you are! Mom! Dad! Oh, you came too? Yeah, they're kind of forcing my hand, not gonna lie. Are you okay, darling? Are you hurt? What happened? Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, what a relief. How dare you run away from home? Do you have any idea how worried I was? This is probably why she ran away, because you're just always, instantly, switching your mood to a very aggressive approach. Yeah, she's very scared right now. This is the last thing she wanted. You said you were getting a divorce, and I didn't know what to do. I don't want you to get divorced because of me. And now she's in tears. See, this is what you did. I hope you're happy. Oh, so that's what this is all about. We're really sorry, Maiko. Why don't we go home and talk about this? I'm not sure what to say. I'm sorry we pulled you into this. I told you to keep it a secret. Well, like I said, they were forcing my hand. I didn't want to aggravate them any more than they are right now. Maiko was happy to know that her parents cared about her. Our relationship is stronger, despite that she's not very happy with us not keeping her secret. But hopefully the three of them can smooth things out now. And once again we have increased in the Hangman Social League. I believe we're up to rank 7 now. Yes we are. Rank 7 in the Maiko Social Link. Yeah, you all take care and hopefully things will turn out for the best. That's all I can do for these three now. Well, that was certainly a day.
Oh, hey!
Hi, Yukari. Finally, only one shadow left. At least that's some bit of good news because of the last full moon operation and how that went down. We only have one more shadow to take care of on the full moon at this current time. But we still have a month, so there's no need to get all stressed out. And before that, we have exams. Yeah, I at least want to get those out of the way before we could completely focus on Tartarus, the full moons, and shadows, and all that stuff. When's the exams? No, I know when they're coming up. Of course I've been studying. Really? Now I feel like I've fallen behind. Most likely because you're still shaken up about what happened recently, Yukari. I do not blame you. And she's still saying the same thing, so I'm not going to even bother trying to speak with everyone else since it looks like it's going to be the same dialogue. Instead, we'll check the TV and see what's going on here. And just seems to be more stock exchange stuff, nothing important about that. So we're going to end things off for today. We did accomplish a little bit. We got to see Maiko run away from home, but thankfully her parents were able to find her, and hopefully those three can now smooth things out as best as they can. We'll have to only hope and see how things turn out the next time we do go see Maiko. Next time, we're gonna do some more social league business as the exams continue to approach. They're only a few days away, but given our track record with previous exams, I think we'll be fine. Until we meet again, farewell for now.